Hi, I'm Medina. I've had 2 lung transplants.
Initially, the doctor's diagnosis was for a lung and heart transplant.
It just didn't sink in. I was in shock. I didn't really understand. I knew that there were people out there who had organ transplants, but it wasn't something I had really thought about before. I thought it was something that happened to other sick people, but realizing that I was one of those sick people really unsettled me. My emotions at the time were sort of all over the place. There were so many questions. Would it be successful? Will my life be shorter? What things will I still be able to do? It was overwhelming. So in 2009, I was placed on the waiting list for a lung transplant. And then I just waited and waited and waited for 18 months. And then finally, I got the call that there were lungs available. It was unbelievable. I thought, okay, this is definitely happening. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning when they rang, so I got ready and went to the hospital. I had a blood test and got changed and did some paperwork and waited. It can happen that the organs are not a match or that there's a problem with them. So I waited and finally they said they were ready to go ahead with the surgery.
We received a text message saying there were lungs that were a potential match for Medina. So we packed a bag and got ready to head to the hospital. Medina had an x-ray and had some blood taken, and now we're just waiting to get the go-ahead for the surgery.
So 5 years later, my body started to reject the lungs. Rejection was worse than the blood clots. The blood clots was something we could cope with. Yes, I had a hard time putting on my shoes, and yes, it was hard to clean things, but rejection meant that I couldn't breathe properly. It felt like I was suffocating and I was desperate for oxygen. It was awful. My lung capacity reduced slowly over time, from 70% to 50, 40, 30, right down to 27%. And that was a struggle. When I was at 40%, the doctors decided that I needed another lung transplant. Realizing that I would go through the same amount of pain, the same feelings, the struggle to walk again, it was awful. But I knew it would be worth it. I knew that there would be a time where the lungs would be good, that my life would be extended. I would be able to breathe again, and so I was more excited the second time around. I was determined to get the transplant. I wanted it because I knew what it would mean for my quality of life, and that there was a high chance of success. My lungs are good, but I still have to be careful. For example, I can't go to work during the day and socialise at night. I can't do both. I have to pace myself and rest. I have to sacrifice one thing for the other. Medication too has side effects. It can make me tired, less energetic, so I have to balance everything and plan ahead. Some days I'm exhausted because I was busy the day before, but had planned a rest the following day. As for being 100%, well, that's something I have control over. It's not lost on me that I've had 2 lung transplants. This means that someone has died and that they donated their organs. So I've got lungs from 2 different people. I really don't know how I can thank them, because they have given me a gift so that I can continue living. It's extraordinary. I wish I could say, hey, thank you so much, but they've gone. So I really cherish my lungs, and it's a gift from these 2 people that is incomparable to anything else in this world. They've given me the gift of life. It's amazing.